Hallo und willkommen zum 19. Video von 3 Minuten Deutsch. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to say no in German. And no, this video is not just about the word nein. Today's video is about the word kein, as it is used to say no in front of a noun, such as no books. If you remember from last week's video, there is a word called nicht in German, and that is used to negate things whenever it is pretty much everything except for nouns, although it can rarely also be used for nouns. The reason you usually can't use the word nicht in front of a noun is because there is a word called kein. This is essentially the negative version of ein, or a in German, and so now we have not a being one word, kein. The tricky part about this little word is that it has to follow the same gender and case rules that you learn for the ein words. Since I've only covered the nominative and accusative cases in this video series so far, that's what I'm going to be sticking to, but if you're familiar with the other cases as well, this should flow in really nicely with those cases as well. Here are a few examples. Ich habe kein Fenster in meinem Zimmer. Er kauft keine Katze. Wir lesen keine Bücher. Habt ihr keinen Hund zu Hause? Das ist kein Haus. Wir sind doch keine Kinder. You may have noticed that kein means no or not a according to the translation I gave you before, but not in a single one of those example sentences I just gave you did I translate it that way. That's because in English there are a lot of different ways to express the same thing that we're using here with kein. For example, er kauft eine Katze could be translated a bunch of different ways in English. He is buying no cat, he is not buying a cat, or he is not buying one cat. The point is that if you would have used an ein word in the sentence before you started making it a negative sentence, you're probably just going to add a k in front of that ein word to make it the correct form of kein. Take a look at how kein changes these sentences as compared to how nicht would look in them. Das ist nicht meine Katze. Ich habe gar keine Katze. Nein, ist nicht mein Bruder. Ich habe keinen Bruder. While this seems kinda complicated at first, basically what I'm telling you is that you should use nicht in front of pretty much anything you want except for nouns, and use kein in front of nouns. To find out if you actually understand what I'm talking about in this video, go ahead and leave some comments using kein and nicht in sentences, and until then, I'm out of here. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss.